Well, change is inevitable. It can be positive or it can be painful. Either way, a change causes stress and that can lead to anxiety, depression, even physical health problems. But there are ways to cope. And here with more is our Nine Wellness expert and psychotherapist, Heather Hans. Good morning, Heather. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Natasha. Thanks so much for having me.
So what kind of mindset helps people cope with change?
It is a mindset, and coping is about keeping your energy strong and stable. And one of the things researchers found keeps you strong is focusing on your values instead of your fears. Also, people who look forward instead of backwards during a change have the highest well-being. And there's also research showing that when you view change as an expected part of life instead of a problem, it makes coping much easier.
It's great advice. What are some ways that people can cope with change?
Sure. One thing to remember is to express your feelings. When you're going through a big life change like childbirth, death, a move, or a new job, people need freedom to express themselves. And when we repress our emotions, it can lead to physical and mental health problems. So write down your feelings, talk with other people, but without dwelling on the problem. Also, physical movement can help, and crying can be very beneficial. It releases oxytocin and endorphins that reduce physical and emotional pain. Another thing to do is develop a sense of adventure. Research has been done on adventure travelers that found that their main motivation is change, transformation, and personal growth. So people go to great lengths to experience the benefits of change. So it's important to really challenge your fears and see what's stopping you, because a lot of times people are scared of something new. And some of the ways that you can grow your sense of adventure are by spending time with inspiring people. Also, you can start small, like just changing up your recipes that you make in your meals, and write a bucket list. That helps. And then also, it's important to remember to keep some things the same. Rituals like your morning routine, your daily workout, your eating and sleeping habits all serve as anchors when everything else in life is changing. So research has found that people need an inspiring vision of change, but also a vision of continuity. So you want to stay strong in your identity and what makes you who you are. And all of these things can help you cope with change.
Right, baby steps in a lot of ways. What can people look forward to about the change process?
Yeah, that's important. Change does require effort, but effort leads to growth. And when people take the risk to make a change, that's what leads to confidence and usually to your highest achievements. So there's also research showing that people often have a more grateful attitude after change, and that's the happiest state we can have. So there are lots of things to look forward to with change.
All right, Heather, thank you so much. Appreciate the great advice.
Thank you.